Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Squid Game. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched Squid Game yet, and I don't know if I will, because it doesn't really look like my type of show, right? Like, I can get the appeal to it, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't look very good to me, and it just does not look very entertaining to me, right? It looks like it'll get boring really fast, and I have a really shitty attention span, so I don't think I'd even be able to make it through the first episode of Squid Game without getting bored as hell. Anyways, what I want to talk about today is not directly relating to Squid Game, but it's the fandom itself. Now, the fandom for Squid Game kind of reminds me of like BTS stands, and I don't know what it is about, like, anything that's related to Koreans, but, like, white girls on Twitter will lose their shit. When they see a Korean, I swear, it's like they just ascend to the heavens, bro. It's like they're seeing an alien from another planet or some shit. Like, bro, why freak out over Koreans that much? Like, they're literally just human beings, bro. Like, you don't gotta get that excited. But it's just something that I've noticed from seeing all these BTS stands and stuff, and then seeing everybody freak out about Squid Game. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if you like BTS or you like Squid Game, that's fine. I'm not trying to, like, bash you or anything. Like, if you legitimately like Squid Game and BTS, because they do make good songs. Like, I have listened to some of BTS's songs myself, and I do think some of them are legitimately good. And Squid Game, I've heard good things about it. Some of my friends have told me it's a good show. But Squid Game just is not for me, and the fandoms for both BTS and Squid Game are absolutely terrible. So I'm sure by now you've seen, like, the lengths BTS or K-pop stans in general will go to push their, the thing that they like onto other people. I remember when, like, Stan Lee or somebody else big and important died, you would go into Twitter and just see, like, K-pop stans posting, like, fan cams and shit on Twitter. Like, bro, nobody cares. Like, somebody died, and you're out here posting a goddamn fan cam on Twitter. Like, it's people like those that I absolutely despise. Like I said, if you like BTS, or you like K-pop, or you like Squid Game, all power to you. Just please, for the love of God, don't be like those toxic K-pop stans or Squid Game fans, right? Now, the first thing I saw, that made me notice that the Squid Game fandom was getting out of control was there was a phone number in Squid Game, right? And I don't know anything about this phone number or what it adds to the plot of Squid Game, because like I said, I've never watched it. But there's a phone number in there, right? Some dumbass had the bright idea of calling that phone number. Now, I'm sure we've all been there at some point where we were watching an episode of a TV show or a movie, and there was a phone number in there, and we all wanted to call it. I know I've had that thought sometimes, but I've never actually done it, because you never know if that phone number is real or not. Like, if that is a legitimate phone number. Now, most companies, 99% of companies, will buy out phone numbers to use in the movie, just in case like the dumbass I mentioned, we'll get into it. There's more dumbasses that did that than just one. But in case somebody out there exists like that will call the number in the movie, they will buy out a number so nobody has to deal with getting harassed. In the case of Netflix, or whoever made Squid Game, I know it's a Netflix original, but I'm not sure of the studio behind it, they didn't do this. Probably assuming that people would be smart enough to not call the number in the TV show. Yeah, people did it anyways, and to be more specific, 4,000 plus people called a random ass man just minding his own business, right? And he probably had no idea what Squid Game even was. Like, that's the worst part, is that this man was probably unaware of Squid Game's existence, although I don't know how you could be, because it's literally everywhere, and we'll get into that later on in this video. But he had no idea. Let's say he had no idea what Squid Game was, right? And he had 4,000 people calling him up, asking how to get inside the games. Like, bro, it's a fictional TV show. Now, I'm sure some people were doing it as a joke, but still, to call this man and basically harass him, like, I can barely handle when somebody calls me, like, 5 times in a row, right? Like, that shit's annoying, but imagine being called, like, 4,000 times in a span of a week, or even worse, in the span of, like, 3 or 2 or even in 1 day. Now, thankfully, the studio behind Squid Game edited the phone number out of the show, and that I can respect. Like, they actually did something to stop this from being an issue, but all they had to do was really, like, buy out a number to use for the show, so it wasn't using a real number. Like I said, studios have done that before, where they bought out a number to use in a movie or TV show so nobody called it. Or even better, they never mentioned the phone number at all. So that part really pissed me off. And now there's another part of the fandom that is also really pissing me off, and that's the fact that the Chinese sweatshop workers and the bootleggers are already at work making bootleg Squid Game merchandise. That's right, bootleg Squid Game merchandise. Even though the show has only been out for like what, a week or so? 2 weeks, there was already bootleg Squid Game merchandise. Now, you're not gonna see this everywhere, but if you're on Instagram a lot like me and you follow a lot of big meme pages, you will tend to see these a lot. Where you'll scroll down on your feed, you'll see an ad like, get your Squid Game tracksuit, or get your Squid Game mask, or like, it's all bullshit, first of all, right? Like, these costumes probably cost, I'm gonna say $30 or so, and better yet, I'm gonna say that these ads are advertising a bootleg Squid Game product, and when you click on the link in that meme page's bio, it takes you to a webpage to buy the costume. And I'm going to bet that that costume is on sale, right? Like, it's on sale from some crazy price to down to this price, and then when you order it, you never get it. You never get the product. And I've made that mistake before, where I've bought a product from an Instagram ad, right? It was only like $13 or so, and it never showed up. And that was 2 years ago. Unless they're shipping that thing from fucking Mars, bro, that thing is just not arriving at my house. I got scammed. So if you happen to see one of these things like on your Instagram feed, I'm sure a lot of you are smart enough to know not to buy that in the first place. But, like, there are parents that may see that, and their kid may like Squid Game or whatever. And they'd say, you know, Halloween's coming up. I might as well get them a Squid Game's costume. It shows up, and it's some, like, terrible quality. It's a product of the shittiest quality, because it's not an official product. And it really pisses me off that, like, there are people trying to, like, take advantage of Squid Game's popularity, and trying to take advantage of the people who legitimately like the show. So they squirt out some bootleg product, some shitty tracksuit you could probably buy from any other website like eBay or Amazon, or hell, you could buy a tracksuit from wherever else they're sold. It'd be the same damn thing. It's just they slapped Squid Game shit on it to make it look like the tracksuit from Squid Game. I bet you that's all it is. And, like, just don't fall for these, please. It's not worth it. You don't want to, you know, get into buying these unofficial products. It's just not worth it. Now, I'm sure, yes, official Squid Game merch will release at some point, and that's the reason I'm going to believe that Halloween this year is going to be extremely bland, because I'm just going to look out the window of my house and see that everybody's wearing a Squid Game costume, and it's going to suck. It reminds me of the great Fortnite costume plague of Halloween 2018, where everybody and their mom was wearing a Fortnite costume. Now, thankfully, I didn't see any around my neighborhood. But I know that I was scared to death of Halloween back in 2018, because I knew damn well there would be a shit ton of Fortnite costumes around my neighborhood. And thankfully, I was wrong. There were none. But this year, if I see one Squid Game costume outside of my house, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, that shit is going to suck. Like, Halloween is going to be super fucking bland this year, and that's truly unfortunate. Now, let's get into the final problem I have with the Squid Game fandom, right? And that's the fact that it's everywhere. And I already mentioned the big Instagram meme pages posting ads for shitty bootleg Squid Game products, right? That's not it. Any big meme page on Instagram, right? They will go out of their way to either post a Squid Game meme, followed by several other slides of a Squid Game meme with the same image, just with a different caption, or they will post something completely fucking random and find a way to associate it with Squid Game, because you gotta get them likes, bro. You gotta ride off of Squid Game's popularity. They will do that shit no matter what. Like, they could post a video of, like, some, like, kid getting hit by a fucking train or something, right? And I know it's a terrible analogy, but, like, they could post that shit, right? And they would still find a way to associate it with they would still find a way to associate it with Squid Game. Like, hashtag Squid Game, hashtag Squid Game, hashtag Squid Game, like, hashtag Squid Game this, hashtag Squid Game that. Like, bro, I'm gonna lose my mind if I see one more Squid Game meme on my feed. Like, this shit sucks. I can't even go onto Twitter without seeing some sort of thing related to Squid Game. I go into the trending tab, it's Squid Game. Everywhere I go, it's just fucking Squid Game. It's a good show, but come on, man. For the love of God, just stop with the Squid Game memes. Stop with the bootleg Squid Game product. Just enjoy the show, damn it. Please, just stop. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Squid Game, and I'm gonna go ahead and just end this video here, because I can't stand to say the show's name one more time, because if I do, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.